Alright, it is Sunday. I think it's April 12th. So it's youth turkey season up in Wisconsin. So we're gonna go check out some areas, make sure we're not infringing on anyone's hunt this afternoon. Winds are at like 20 mile an hour. Looks like we're gonna get more rain and storms within the next week and probably another 2 inches of rain, if not more. So let's just say food plots are kind of an afterthought until we get a couple weeks worth of dry, warm weather, which is looking, which I guess you could say it would be a normal spring, April for once, rather than straight cold to straight warm. And then winter's been somewhat normal with our normal snowfall. Wow. So we're heading up here a little north Wisconsin over the border here in Illinois and see what we can see. On one of our second spots, we're kind of keying on ridge tops for buck patterning, and I guess obviously does. We'll use that too for travel corridors. We got winds at the southwest, so we're going to be coming in from the north and still practicing kind of like our hunting management practices for hunting correct winds coming in. Obviously, hearing's going to be terrible, so we'll see what we see. Find more bedding, find more rubs. See if we actually stumble across any deer, but I'm assuming the water's probably still high. So we'll see what we can see and stick around. Alright, we're at spot number 1. Don't know if you can see down there, but kind of overlooks the other side, I guess you'd say the north side, of the first spot we scouted the other day. This spot looks actually really nice. The wind, I thought it would be worse over here, being towards on the edge of the ag field with the parking lot. But it looks like the parking's on top of a hill, and I guess once you get down into it, it really doesn't seem like the timber's getting all that much pressure. So this might be a pretty decent scouting spot. So we're gonna look for rubs here and see if we can find any beds and good trails that they're using, kind of up and down this ridge from water to bedding to food. We're using, this year we'll be using Vika camo, so it's pretty nice. We got our early season with the hood, of course it's windy now, and neck gaiter too built in. Nice stretchy, almost like polyester fabric, and it does help with the sun too, so it's pretty cool. What else we're using today is I will be hucking around my saddle kit. So I'll be using saddle kit for the very first time this year for hunting. I used it last video to kind of just get an eye on what I'm looking for and how I'm looking for and how I want to be sitting and aiming, stuff like that. So I got XOP sticks wrapped, camo wrap, and then I got a trophy line platform also wrapped. So and then I got trophy line harness too, so we'll get after it, get down in there and get dirty, so stay tuned. Right off the bat, that's pretty sick. Being on this ridge top, I bet they run this probably every time, so keep on going. Uphill and then goes down. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I found a cool little spot down a series of trails that kind of leads to some a bunch of reeds, and looks like, I don't know if it's I don't want to count it CRP, but everything that comes down from this ridge comes all the way up downhill and filters out into this opening here, and nice trails coming through here. And of course there's a nice rub there, probably from past seasons, and got a nice decent tree right in the center, so that's a good spot. This would be a spot to look at, so we'll keep moving, probably head back the other way. It's another good spot that kind of escapes up the ridge, multiple areas up the ridge, and then spot down. So I'm looking for signs of rubs here, but this seems like it's a good highway spot. There's there's multiple travel ways, and it connects all the way up the hill to the ridge top. It goes all the way up that way, so I'll keep going a little bit further this way, and then we'll move on to our next spot here. Came out another great spot, so I got a trail there behind me. Another one going that way, yeah, that way, right around there. And then another one going up that way. And this one I kind of saw coming in. This one for sure leads out to ag, right under the road. So definitely going to be king on this one. It's just this one's in either get in early in the morning, which it would be really hard. So probably an afternoon spot when they go, or evening spot when they go out to eat. Because this is just pedal down highway. I mean, looks like a little scrape mark right there, but everything here is still kind of wet and mushy from the rain we got. And I don't see any scrapes anywhere. So I think we could chalk this spot up as a possibility. So we're gonna move north. We're gonna keep going north and check out a couple other properties, public spots. So we'll see what we see. Onward, my wayward son. All right, let's head back to the truck. The turkey roosting I found is over there. And they were there the last time I was here. They're in that same spot between zone 1 and zone 2. So there's no one hunting over here. I'm very surprised there's no one turkey hunting over here. Because that's where they are. Like, I found on the map, like, between zone 1 and zone 2, there's like a grow over between the two and like a little split of power lines that run through zone 1 and zone 2. So if anyone's watching, if you want to hunt some turkeys, I found them and they have not moved. So it's starting to rain here, of course. So we're gonna boogie on out of here to another zone, zone 3, probably a little north of here by like 20 minutes, and that will wrap up probably the evening scout. So yeah, zone 2 was very promising. Found some good stuff. It's exciting to see, kind of first time scouting public land. I have a few new private spots this year, but I'm looking forward in September, maybe if I can get out here to try a little Wisconsin public land and Wisconsin hunting, to shoot a deer in Wisconsin. That'd be sick, right? We shoot birds in Wisconsin, why not deer? So I'm gonna get to our intersection and boogie on out. Check in later. Spot zone 3, I guess you can say. It looks promising already, right? Gotta work for this one. Well, I already popped up a turkey, and someone's got to stand in there in private, obviously, which it looks like a really nice. I know, it looks like they put a food plot in there, some winter wheat or rye, and I just pushed it down. Turkeys, they're everywhere. We're about 3/4 of the way down this trail. It's really long. Neighboring property. Looks like it might be a food plot of rye. But this walk's probably like a good 300 yards. And there's a ton of turkeys in here in the neighboring private field before we even get to public by the creek. So keep going, I guess. No one's hunting turkeys, I guess. We have made it. Time to explore. Not sure how much of a bear would be getting down there, but that looks like a good spot to sit for trafficking. So we're gonna keep going. This shot spot's got the top over there, and just like there's just multiple chutes that run all the way down, and then the creek's that way somewhere. But we're gonna keep going. But it just keeps going down. It's cool. Look for rubs and stuff. There's another chute down there too that runs all the way up this ridge. So it's just V'd, it's rolled on each side, which is awesome for wind. So cool. Nature does live here. No, this is a good spot. Like it feeds up, down into a bottom along the creek. This would be a great rut spot for sure. I'm not gonna explore too deep into here because the trails just go everywhere in here. So there's definitely signs of life. So I'm gonna head back up to the top and then start working my way west to the other side of the trail and check out the third finger that goes to the west, because I already looked at the finger that goes this way that leads up to an ag field over here. So we'll go see the one that leads up to this one, see if we could find any rubs. But everything is just so brushy in here, and there's trails everywhere. I mean, this will be a great spot for sure, no doubt about it. Just it's a matter of how much pressure this gets and how far away you can get away from people, I suppose, come season. So cool. On to the next one. Well, I'm on top of a knob now, and it appears we found bedding that overlooks one side and the other knob. Another finger here, and then another finger down there. So this is good. This is really good. Yeah, that's great. There's like a little valley going down in there, so this will be good. It's starting to rain now, of course. Never fails when you find a good spot on a hill where you are using it. So I think we're gonna check out another spot north of here, probably by like another half an hour. But I think we're gonna have to wait till next weekend. So cool. We'll work our way back to the truck. It's about, I don't know, a mile back that way. So all right, back at the truck, mile walk back from in there. Overall, for about 5 hours of scouting for the evening before it's now pouring rain. Very windy, and looks like the week is supposed to just be worse, more rain. Trying to get this early spring scouting in to see whatever signs left over from winter with the time we got. So this spot's actually really good. I am excited to hunt this spot. Probably I would do it more towards the end of October because it looks like this spot has got a lot of coverage, a lot of trails going back and forth east to west, and a lot of fingers up and down valley ridges to two food sources, it looks like. So found a good little knob there at the end that looked like it was pretty beaten down, like a bedding area to see both sides, so which is good. Found a couple trees off that corner, so not sure how getting back there is going to go come later season. So I would imagine we just come in the morning and give her hell, rattling and grunting. So excited to see what these couple spots have to offer. This spot's probably the best one so far with sign and wildlife that I've seen. Haven't seen any deer actually up their feet, but I found fresh tracks and scat, all that good stuff. Yeah, tired. Long day. It's getting warmer, so got a few more spots to check out up here in Wisconsin. Then we'll probably do one scouting spot on the property we got access to for the year, so we get back into that. We have very good rate of seeing deer, and we've actually seen a couple bucks and rattled a buck and grunted a buck in last year, but just couldn't get a shot off of him. It was too far. And when he got in, he was already too close and too alert. So stick around. We got more videos to come. It should only get better as the year goes on. And once we could finally get frickin' food plots in, if it ever stops raining this spring, usually that'll go towards May. So and we're going to Canada in June. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, gonna sign off here. Brandon here, did our live outdoors. Head on over to Vika. Check out their Deep Woods camo. Got some other lighter patterns too. I always forget the name. Still new to the brand. And we're also partnered with Domain this year a little bit. So got my plot to do, got Justin's plot to do, which should be good. So stick around. We'll see you guys later. See you on the next one, probably next weekend if it ain't torrentially downpouring or storming, or hell, a tornado might rip trees off the ground for all we know at this rate. So see you guys later. Till then, till the next one.